Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and click ready. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
How many does this need again?
25. 3, 2, 1, go. What's up, everybody? We're doing yet another randomizer race. This time around, we're playing the collector preset that Mott has been working on. This time, you need 25 total relics and progression items in order to beat the game. We're going to have a randomized starting location somewhere in the castle. And we have the nimble light movement available at the start, so it should be a pretty fun time. And if you enjoy fun times in Symphony of the Night, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to go even further beyond, like Ferocious Official, that's how you say that, you could subscribe to the Twitch channel over on twitch.tv/DragonBlitz. You can click the follow button. You can just watch and chat live, or you could subscribe with Prime, like Ferocious just did. Thank you very much. But yeah, I've been enjoying, now that I'm like out of the tournament, I'm like acquainting myself with the game away from like the tournament presets and stuff. And I've been having fun. I've been doing a lot of just like regular speedruns of the game. And that's been fun. I've been, we just messed around and did a bunch of like for fun races where the items were vanilla, or sorry, the relics were vanilla, but the items were randomized. We did a race where we played just glitchless, but we banned the banned shield rod, which is like the main way that you kill stuff in glitchless. We just messed around and had some fun. And honestly, I think it's nice to have some fun every once in a while, instead of just like serious try-hard rando races, especially when the rando races sometimes just hurt your feelings, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, don't forget to gamble if you're watching on the Twitch right now. Soul of Bat! Oh my god, the seat's broken! Oh, snap. Anything in this? Duplicator for 48, 42, something like that? I don't think there was library cards. Okay. Yeah, when you play Randomizer a bunch and then go back to the vanilla game, it can be quite cathartic, I agree. Yeah, I'm trying to get any percent record again. Plus, any percent has been accepted at GDQ, so I'm practicing for GDQ as well. I think there should be a cog wheel for like settings, and you should be able to turn off the subtitles from there. I just have the subtitles on as an option for those that want them. But you should be able to turn them off in the cog wheel settings. Hold on, is this even randomized? Soul of Wolf? Here? It's crazy, man. There is a duplicator in the shop, so I am going to grab this. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, most streams don't have a closed caption option. I just turned it on because it requires downloading like a separate program in order to get it to work. But one of my friends who also streams was like, hey, you could set up this closed caption thing very easily, and it's just useful for people that are either hard of hearing or want to watch on mute but know what you're saying or whatever, people who are just used to using closed captions. So I figured, yeah, it's like low effort, might as well set it up. And if it helps some people out, then why not? Diamond? Okay, so we can turn around and get the duplicator now. And honestly, I'm kind of tempted to do that. Because if I find library cards... Although library cards are less useful in this preset now that I think about it. Because I don't think reverse library cards are a thing. So actually, yeah, we don't get the duplicator. If I find a library card, I might buy the duplicator, but... I think we're good. Is that the library card I need? No, of course not. The library card of legends. They're not close to what I'm saying? That's strange. They're usually pretty accurate. Weird. I'll look into that. It might be possible that maybe I set up the closed captioning wrong and now it's reading everything wrong. Another diamond, you say? Also, what's my damage doing? Oh, I have the Varda on. That explains a lot. I'm like, damn, my damage is crazy. Yeah, Varda will do it. Honestly, I don't need to do item checks. Let's just go. We need 25 total relics. Mist is nice. Well, now I want to go back to the library. At some point. Let's go castle entrance first. Just to grab some easy relics there. And see where it goes. Holy glasses. Okay. Well, now things are very scary. We just need to get 15 more relics as fast as we can. We might need Jewel of Open for that, or maybe we already have 9. There's 10 in the second castle. So maybe we full clear second castle. Well, that's assuming that there's no blanks, actually. Because there should be 3 missing relics total. Really? You survived 104? Damn, man. Very weird. I actually haven't really thought about what I should be doing here. I think we do Spirit Orb. Honestly, we just do as many checks as we can, as quickly as we can. I think the density in first castle is just really strong. No, I just have a single Varda, plus Mornblade. Jewel of Open. Ooh, that's interesting. Because now it's like, do I do Aurochs's Quarters? Do I do... A library card would be kind of crazy right now. I'm not going to lie. Because Aurochs is 3 checks with a boss fight. Caverns, I think, is better density. So I'm going to skip Aurochs's Quarters entirely, I think. Because with Caverns, I can get plenty to make sure I don't get screwed over in the second castle. You're just spamming emotes? Go ahead, spam emotes. Who's going to stop you? Jesus? I'm pretty sure in the Bible, there's got to be at least a quote about emotes and Joel and whatnot. Let he is who without Joel cast the first I can't. So it's like Succubus is a slow check, don't get me wrong, but I'm thinking about all the second castle checks that are also relatively slow. So it's like, as long as this isn't literally nothing, it's fine, I think. Maybe. Yeah, just add Jesus. There you go. Nice. Clean fight, though. Our stats are really good. And we do get the skill of Wolf for our troubles. Not bad. Hopefully we don't get screwed over on missing relics here. I'm hoping to have 2 extra before entering second castle. Okay, well then there's 1 missing. Thankfully it's a fast check that is missing a relic. So I'll have 15, 16, and that means there's, as long as the 2 aren't remaining in second castle, I'm fine. Ring of Fëanor, that's pretty good. If I had a library card, I'd be able to confidently go all the way into like catacombs and stuff. Entrance was also missing. That is true. So that's 2 missing right now. There's only 1 more missing relic left in the game, so no matter what, our route is guaranteed to be fine. Yeah, if it happens in entrance, I always forget about it. Good call. Thanks for the backseat. I needed it. But I will take all the credit. Is that cool? Streamer only won because chatter reminded him. Yes, but streamer won, you see. There you go. This preset's pretty fun. I like the idea of, like, just grab as many relics as you can and go. We need 25 total. There's probably a world where I can have better damage, but yeah. So we do this check, and then we go second castle, and then hopefully win. Oh, but mermaid statue, streamer! Something important could be there. Because, yeah, there's 10 checks in second castle. The thing is that the second castle checks are slow, but I also did all of the fast first castle checks here, so all of the remaining first castle checks are kind of slow. And when I say the second castle checks are slow, I mean relatively slow. So, like, part of me is wondering if I do left side, skip Galamoth, do right side. The only way I get screwed over is if right side is missing a item. It's risky, but it could win me the game. Because I did already find 2 blanks. So as long as the third blank isn't at Aquidon, Medusa, Trio, and Bees, I'm fine. Man. I don't know. Someone in YouTube chat? Is there somebody in YouTube chat popping off right now? My YouTube chat's not even working today. I forgot to mention that. Sorry, YouTube chat. But YouTube hates you. And doesn't give me the tools to make it easy to communicate with you. I like this preset. It's pretty fun. I do think that this preset could be interesting if we, instead of using Nimble Light movement, did the Recycler movement. where there's multiple relics that are copies of each other, and then if you find all the copies, you get like bonus movement. Or Magic Mirror. Magic Mirror is another one that I think could be cool. Just like anything that helps. I like the concept of requiring a total number of relics instead of just Vlad relics. I think that's pretty cool. As like an additional concept. I do think the nimble light movement is very fun, obviously, but if it's the only way to move around the game, it can get a little repetitive. Because I do like progressing the character over the course of a run by finding relics at different spots and stuff like that. Because that also changes your route, you know? Like, oh, I don't have flight at the beginning, but then I unlock flight later, that sort of thing. Yeah, some sort of like collector plus recycler combo preset I think would be very cool, personally. Don't mind me, I would need this for my doppelganger friend. Me when I gang doppel style. Yeah, collect and recycle, exactly. I guess I don't need the stopwatch because I have the stone sword or stone shield, Medusa shield. My shield Medusi. So if I find a blank check, calling it a blank check actually is very funny because that implies that I have free monies or whatever from it. If I find a blank check, then we have to do Galamoth. Otherwise, there's a chance we can skip Galamoth, but then we have like a relatively high chance of getting screwed over. Hi, Mom. How's it going? This is faster than right side into trio. We need 25 total, so I'm full clearing second castle. Yeah. Yeah, see, it didn't light up with the 20 there. So if I do Galamoth, I guarantee that I don't get screwed over. But I could also risk it all for a chance of glory, and I honestly think I'm going to risk it all for a chance of glory. We've already seen 2 missing checks. If there's another missing check on specifically right side, then I guess GG's, you know? But that also means other people might struggle with their routes if there's a missing one on right side, so it's probably okay. It's probably fine. Take risks. You guys don't know this, but my mom is a huge gambler. She loves gambling. Yeah, I have the warp, so it's not that bad. Sometimes I forget that it's like, if I'm struggling, then my opponents probably are struggling too, because there's only so many route variations you can take. And it's like, if they go out of their way for a different relic early on, then they're going to be behind. You know what I mean? Speaking of behind. Yeah, my mom is telling me to take risks. I got to do it. You got to listen to your mother. Yeah, progression items are also counted as relics, yes. I say relics is like a shorthand for all of the progression items and relics. All the stuff that can spawn in like important locations for the randomizer. Almost a full deck, I know. We almost got all the cards. None of them foil, though. Unlucky. Alright, Aquadon, please be nice. Although I could probably just kill him with spells since my damage is going to be so high. Well, that's time loss. I can't believe I got freaking tossed around. I got geefed. I got geefed. I'm getting geefed over here. Alrighty, let's hope for the best here. Nice job. I just realized I got 4 checks from the catacombs stuff, right? 1, 2. But one of them was missing, so I only got 3. So anybody who does Aurochs's quarters instead of the caverns is in the same spot as me, and I think that would have been faster. Ooh, that's not good. Trying to think if the decision to go caverns was better or not. I mean, it might change the route because I'm more confident going into second castle with knowing the blank check in caverns. I don't know. All right, let's hope for the best here. We have like a 1 in... What is it? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20% chance that this is a blank, I think. No, there was more. No, because I didn't do the missed checks either. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 and 7. Shouts to Dark Armor. Is it a 1 in 8? Because no Aurochs, no Silver Ring, no Bat, no... It doesn't matter. No Holy Glasses, no Merman Statue, no Grand Falloon. I don't know how to count. Someone do the math here. I think there's only 33 relics total. But I don't know how many checks there are. It was a pretty low percent. It's probably like 10%. It's probably around 10% chance there. Because it's Auroch, Sword Card, Silver Ring, Soul of Bat, Holy Glasses, Grand Falloon Spike Breaker, Galamoth Bees, 1 in 9. Because I think I checked everything else other than those. I did do the Merman Statue check. I didn't do Holy Symbol, though. This dude doesn't even have 5 Vlads. He's cheating! We might get sniped here. These races are usually pretty close. Did I pick up that attack potion? I think I did, right? I might be mistaken, but I think it was a 1 in 9. I hope this is enough damage to one cycle. I think it's like on the verge of damage thresholds to one cycle. I think it's like 100 something. Nice. That's time for me.
Trouble the
GG.
soul of my
GG's.
mother no more. How?
I gotta
Oh.
get 2 more relics.
I should have done Spirit Orb.
You skipped Spirit
I
Orb?
forgot about it.
Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
skipped Spirit Orb.
I skipped it by accident. I just completely forgot it existed.
By the time I got into second castle, I had already seen 2 blank checks. So,
I found all 3.
oh really? Dang.
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm 1 more relic behind.
That makes sense. Yeah, my route was
What were Lisa's
I
last
went
words?
all the way to Castle Keep at the start, doing the checks around there. Then I warped to Entrance. And then I had Jewel of Open by the time that it was like either, you know, go to Alrox's quarters and do like the clockwise route or go Caverns. I decided to go Caverns.
Ah, yikes.
Forgive me.
Yep.
And one of the blank checks was down there. So that lost me a little bit of time, but it was only at Scylla, so it wasn't like that big of a deal. But it did set me up to have 16 by the time that I got to Demon Card. And I figured that that was a good enough chance to just go second castle and do left side. If I find a blank before Galamoth, do Galamoth. Otherwise, skip Galamoth and then just do the rest of right side, which is what I did. So we were doing the
process
math.
was largely the same.
I think I had a 1 in 9 chance from my perspective that bees specifically
That's my time.
was nothing, and then I would have lost like an extra
Yo, I
like,
don't
2
one
minutes.
cycle, brother.
I barely one
Yeah,
cycled. I needed.
skipped all rocks.
I used an attack potion on Dracula, and I barely one cycled.
In hindsight, there was no reason for me to skip
Library
all
time
rocks.
for me. I got a vanilla library card at Spike Breaker, so I went to
Yeah,
Grand.
I found that.
And
Too.
that's where the other fucking empty check was.
So you
Ooh,
leave.
at Grand
Yeah.
Floon, that sucks.
I
I
That's a
didn't do
tough one.
Spirit Orb,
Glad you're all right.
and then
Sorry.
I just did clockwise
It's my
up
fault you had
and
to
went to
fight
second
your own
castle
father.
directly.
Fear not.
And I did some weird shit in second castle that I shouldn't have done. I was kind of just hoping one of them would give me a ring because I was like, surely I'm going to have to go back because one of these are going to be blank. Because I would have needed to do all second castle to finish. But then I took the Caverns warp to Keep and did right side up to Trio, and then took the middle warp back up to Catacombs and did Galamoth, and then came down to Bees and went to the end.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
You would get to do either rings or.
I thought
Holy
one of them
Symbol.
was gonna be blank, and then I was like, all right, well now I have to play for none of them to be blank.
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of just hoped all rocks would be blank and then everybody would do it instead of going down.
A library card would have bailed me out, but I wasn't doing any item checks, so I didn't even give myself the chance to find one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
went to
stopped
Spike
doing item checks
because I was
pretty
trying
early
to-
on.
I went to Spike Breaker because I was trying to go to second castle with 20 Vlads.
Yeah.
Anybody think about
Grand
going
Floon
back with a
because there's
group?
a library card there, and then
I think that's pretty strong to enter second castle only needing 5 and then just do 5 quick ones in second castle.
well, I also had the knowledge that all of right side had to have Vlad or relics because
relic,
I found
yeah.
all.
Yeah. Honestly, even if you are pretty confident that there's not going to be too many blanks, you could just do middle route as well, and that's pretty decent. Because then if
Yeah,
you do
if you
find
have
one blank, it's not the end of the world.
Like if you're still needing 2 and you just got done with trio, then skipping bees is smart.
Yeah. Yeah, just do Force of Echo and all that.
When I went to Galamoth, I made the decision to not save and go for jump slashes, and if I died, I was just going to forfeit.
True.
But I
yeah.
didn't die. So
Because I was in the library card library a second time, there was a duplicator in the shop.
Yeah, there
Yep.
was.
Well,
I
there's
saw it
also
the first
shield
time.
I
I
had
was
like
there.
7
Alucard
died.
shield around.
I got completely overwhelmed when I looked at the shop at the start of the game. I went to the shop, looked at it, and I didn't want to read, so I left.
That's so valid.
I saw Soul of Bat at the top, and I looked at the first page. I was like, my brain's not ready for that. I'm
It's
leaving.
alright, Renan didn't read the shop either.
I was joking that the seed was busted because we got Soul of Bat at the start. It was in the shop for free, bro. It's broken. Easy seed.
I almost didn't check the entrance relic because I looked at my tracker and saw no relics, and I was like, "Oh, we're playing some normal stuff."
Actually gave you a
and
head
then I gravity boots, and I was like, "Oh, okay, never mind. We are doing this."
Yeah.
As soon as I finished the prologue, I was like, oh, Derdrak probably doesn't know. But then my mic was muted anyway.
Yeah, no, I figured it out right before I went into the screen transition. I was like, let me make sure real quick.
Yeah. It was pretty fun. I like the pacing of 25. I was also saying that I like the idea of if it's possible to combine the like collector win condition with the relic additions from Recycler.
Oh, we can.
It's possible, but I feel like we let each of them be their own thing for now.
I just, in my mind, I feel like they synergize really well together because you're incentivized to pick up all the relics to beat the game, and then like sometimes you don't go out of your way for all the relics in Recycler, or like it'll just change the types of movement interactions that you get since Recycler has so many different like relic interactions. Like some seeds you'll have like 7 jumps and you'll be able to do extra checks that way. Some seeds you'll, find both wolves early and you're going to be using wolf movement for like most of the seed. I figured it'd just add like variety.
Yeah.
Where Recycler is also a similar feeling, but like I feel like it's more about calculated risks, about just finding the barely enough flat relics to beat the game sort of thing.
I mean, do you think it's feasible to just have beating the game with a number of relics just be an option in the randomizer rather than a preset, so you can put it on whatever you wanted to do?
If we did it the right way, we could do that. It'd just be kind of like some of the other ones where it's because we already have all relics and like all bosses.
Oh yeah, I guess all
mean,
relics kind of fulfills the
we
same
could-
purpose. Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't work as is right now,
Yeah, 'cause
but
that
we
doesn't
could
count
make it work.
items. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not making a count. Yeah, and it's not counting the items.
Relics.
Yeah. Did Eldritch get muted by the? Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, he got
What I was gonna say is like it would be very close to how all relics currently exist because like Mott said, all relics doesn't count progression items right now, but it's not that too far of a leap. And I was thinking along similar lines where it might be a better option and have the collector be the featured preset for it. So
yeah, it could be cool. That you could probably if it's easy to kind of combine the collector win condition with other presets, you could probably come up with some interesting rule sets and stuff like that.
Yeah, because like think about it this way: if we find a way to make it so the collector works with, for giggle's sake, bounty hunter, right? Now you're hunting enemies to collect 5 of your relics or 2 of your relics if you're extremely vigilant about collecting everything on the floor.
I think with bounty hunter, well, some of the relics are missing because of the Varda and the Arcana, and then like
oh, true.
I don't even see any reason why you wouldn't.
You wouldn't really farm. You're not
know.
incentivized.
The only
to farm.
relics we're missing because of the Varda and the Arcana are Vlad relics, which are dropped by enemies.
Right. I don't know how that would end up working out.
I don't know. I feel like you're just not incentivized to farm at all.
Bounty hunter actually works.
Yeah,
To some extent.
it's interesting. Interesting ideas. YouTube. We're going to end the video off here. Like, comment, subscribe if you've just been enjoying the randos. Let me know about it. Join the live stream, twitch.tv/DragonBlitz, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.